Worship is an inward feeling, an outward action that reflects the worth of God. A true love of God must begin with a delight in His holiness. Where God is at the center of things, worship inevitably follows. Where there is no spirit of worship, there God has been dethroned and displeased. I never knew how to worship until I knew how to love. Those who invest more into a relationship with Jesus will have a greater sense of rejoicing in Him. When we worship God as we ought, that's when the nations listen. Worship is the specific act of ascribing to God the glory, majesty, honor, and worthiness which are His. Without worship, we go about miserable. If we are going to worship in spirit, we must develop a spirit of worship. Worship changes the worshipper into the image of the one worshipped. When I worship, I will rather my heart be without words than my words be without heart. By lifting our hands, we symbolically receive everything God is doing in our lives. Worship songs can't just be rooted in culture. They won't be deep enough. They have to be rooted in scripture. No man gives anything acceptable to God until he has first given himself in love and sacrifice. If you come to worship for any reason other than the joy and pleasure and satisfaction that are to be found in God, you dishonor Him. God's greatest delight is your delight in Him. We must never rest until everything inside of us worshipped God.